Good Saturday, everybody. Joel here with you with the J7409 Weather Channel. We're going to knock out eastern North Carolina to start with. Here's the greatest impacts to expect. I'm talking like for the coastal and areas and also just the immediate counties to the coast. Greatest impacts: elevated coastal flooding. Looks like we could have some, folks. Wintry impact in inland eastern North Carolina. We're going to have some, but it's going to be limited. We're going to have mostly rain, folks. That's what we're going to have, and it's going to get very, very, very cold. But early in the morning hours, I'm going to show you there is a chance of a little bit of snow mixed with a little bit of freezing rain, but then it's going to turn to all rain. The temperatures are going to warm up. Now, so far as for all of the mariners, it's elevated. It's extremely high. The waves are going to be high. Now, Sunday through Monday, coastal flooding. You can see Highway 12, you're going to have possibly a problem. You're going to have some ocean overwash possible from Duck all the way down to Cape Hatteras. And you can see right here in Avon, Rodanthe, Highway 12 up in these areas here, you could have some problems with some minor flooding once you get to Hatteras and Ocracoke. But Highway 12, look out. Now the coastal flooding is looking like this. As you can see again, all the way up, we could have maybe 1 to 2 foot of water come up around New Bern, around where I live here in Washington, Belhaven, Swan Quarter, moving right on down to Havelock, Morehead City, Swansboro, Jacksonville, and North Topsail Beach. The waves, well, the wind's going to make the waves really come up, folks, and looking like out on the Outer Banks. 15 to 20 foot waves around Diamond Shoals and the Point. All of these areas, as you move a little closer in, could have some 12-foot waves up and down the Outer Banks area here, all the way down, as you see. Pamlico Sound, Pamlico River, 4 to 3 feet waves. Can you believe that? And the Neuse, it's going to ramp up some too. Could have some 3-foot waves going on in that area. Now, so far as the snow goes, you can see not a whole lot going on down in these areas. Like I said, we could, in the early morning hours, get a little snow, get a little freezing rain, but it's going to change over to rain very quickly within a 2 to 3 hour time period, probably. So no accumulation, nothing like that. Over in Greenville, maybe 1 inch of snow. Up in Plymouth, maybe 1 inch of snow. Over in Hamilton, the same thing when it comes to snow itself, pure snow. This is what it's looking like. So if you're going out in any of these county areas early tomorrow morning, maybe you're going to church, whatever, be aware and stay safe. Ice, ice, ice. Nothing to accumulate, as you can see, so far as ice itself goes over in eastern North Carolina. Greenville, you might have just a little tiny bit, and it's looking like all of these areas, you do have a little bit. It could cause some hazardous travel conditions from the freezing rain, so please be aware of that. Rainfall, we're going to get some rain, as you can see, all the way down Jacksonville, 2 to 3 inches. Looking like Ocracoke, 2 inches. Outer Banks, 2 to 3 inches. You see it all right here. Rain is going to fall. Now the winds are going to pick up. We could have some power outages, and also tomorrow afternoon, this section right in here, all of this section, be on the outlook. With the changing conditions, we could possibly have some severe weather, maybe a tornado, maybe not, but you need to keep that in mind, because tomorrow afternoon, and I'd say from lunch on, it could get bad. As you see, this severe weather's right in these areas here, as you can see, in these areas here. It slacks off a little bit. Greenville, you're looking okay. Kenansville. Jacksonville's a maybe. Parts of Beaufort County. All the way up to Kitty Hawk, all of the Outer Banks, you could have some severe weather come your way tomorrow. Now, we're wrapping it up for the event summary. The confidence is high that this is going to happen. Minor to moderate impacts to the southern Pamlico Sound, Core Sound, lower Neuse River, Pamlico River, and Soundside Outer Banks, and minor impacts along Bogue Sound and the Crystal Coast, and very low-lying roads and properties could get flooded. We got some minor overwash possible north of Cape Hatteras, of course, on portions of Highway 12. You could be impacted, especially when high tide rolls around. For the winter weather, a period of snow and sleet and freezing rain can make this a hazardous travel condition possible inland, especially along and west of Highway 17. I'm just east of Highway 17. Everybody west of Highway 17 for the eastern counties. Now the winds, they're going to blow 40 to 50 miles per hour or higher along the coast. This could bring us some scattered power outages. Looking like most of the rain totaled up 1 to 3 inches for most of us. So there you go, right there. That's what it's looking like for eastern North Carolina. Now I'm over at the European model. This one spotted out first. You see the timestamp down there. It's moving along. I've looked up a lot of places, checked on a lot of places where my subscribers live this morning. You can see a little bit of snow maybe in eastern Oklahoma, northeastern Oklahoma as it's moving on across. This is the European model once again. And you can see that when Sunday rolls around, that's when portions of Tennessee, also Mississippi, Atlanta, and surrounding areas, looking like you're going to get ice, some snow, and a bunch of stuff too, but not as heavy as it could be up in the Charlotte area. And the mountainous area get a lot of, put up some new places on the watches and warnings this morning. In North Carolina, Winston, see you guys there. Raleigh, Lenore, Asheville, the mountains of North and South Carolina, up and down the Appalachian, everything up there. You can see what's coming through now. Now, when it's green, that's a wet snow. The white, of course, is just plain snow, and that purple is totally ice. And this is by 6 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. I want to stop this just 1 second. Run it back a bit. Get the load up here. Here we go at 1 a.m. tomorrow morning. Sunday's going to be a treacherous day for most of North Carolina from Raleigh to the mountains. You can around 3 a.m. in the morning. It starts to turn mostly to ice and snow and all of these areas right in here. I'll blow this up just a little bit for you. And we'll come over here. Now we got a good look at what's going on. Down in South Carolina, Florence, you may get a lot of this freezing rain coming in. So I would prepare, if I live in Florence, for freezing rain. Anderson over here, this is like freezing rain and sleet. And up in Raleigh, you can see it's going to start to turn to sleet. We got the freezing rain right down below it. Charlotte, you're getting mostly snow at this time. We move across to Tennessee, you can see maybe Atoka might be getting a little snow right now. And we've got some wet snow down in Memphis. Also, this is rain and snow mixture, what this is looking like right here. This is around 5 in the morning. We'll move it up some, and by 9 a.m., it should start to really come down. In Anderson, South Carolina, all of these areas here in South Carolina, if you live there, prepare, as well as North Carolina with the ice and sleet and heavy snow moving on up and out, moving over to Roanoke, Virginia, as you can see here. Still looking like the Atlanta area, you're going to get maybe some rain and snow mixed, maybe some ice mixed in with it. So folks, go ahead and prepare yourselves today, because this is going to start over in the mountains of North and South Carolina at some point today. Okay, what we're looking at now, see on the timestamp, is tomorrow morning. If you've got anything you need to get done this morning by lunchtime, that in mind. We looked at the European model. Now let's go check out the GFN. This is going to be good today through Monday as I turn it on. Thank you, Levi, for letting us use this over at Tropical Tidbits. Now, today through Monday, snow for parts of the lower Mississippi and Tennessee valleys and southern Appalachians today. Now, the pockets of rain and freezing rain over parts of the Carolinas and southern Appalachians will start today. Heavy snow for parts of the lower Great Lakes, Ohio Valley, Mid-Atlantic, Central and Southern Appalachians tomorrow, Sunday. Now, we're going to have some significant rain and freezing rain over parts of the Mid-Atlantic and the Central Southern Appalachians tomorrow, Sunday also. This is just not going to go away. It's going to last a little bit. That's why I'm telling you guys, make sure you got everything you need by lunch today to stay safe. Now, it's a strong developing storm over the lower Mississippi Valley, and it's moving eastward to the southeast by Sunday morning, and then ahead northeastward to the northern mid-Atlantic by Monday. Now, today it's looking like the system will produce snow and rain over parts of the middle and lower Mississippi Valley. The rain then should move into the southeast as the snow starts falling over parts of the central and southern Appalachians by this evening. Now, overnight tonight, the rain moves into the Carolinas. Pockets of this rain and freezing rain will develop over the southern mid-Atlantic and southern Appalachians. Sunday, heavy snow should develop over parts of the central and southern Appalachians and mid-Atlantic. Now, we have some significant areas of rain mixed with freezing rain that's going to develop in the mid-Atlantic and the central and southern Appalachians Sunday also. And overnight Sunday, looking like heavy snow will move into parts of the lower Great Lakes, Ohio Valley, with areas of rain and freezing rain, then moving into the northern mid-Atlantic. The combination of the snow and the ice, it's going to cause some hazardous driving road conditions, folks, so please be aware of this and stay safe. Meanwhile, we have a boundary over central Canada, and it's going to move into the upper Midwest by Sunday, and it's looking like this system will produce some light snow over parts of the upper Mississippi Valley and upper Great Lakes for Sunday, and begin to start to wind down by Monday morning. The snow will result in reduced visibility and some high hazard driving conditions for you folks also. So please keep that in mind. I've got things I've got to do myself to prepare. I may lose my power. It's going to be cold. I'm going to get a lot of rain. I might get a little teeny bit of winter precipitation going on, but it's going to be cold, but that wind's going to blow and I could have some flooding. So I've got to get my stuff done too, and I get around like a snail. So no bells and whistles today. Everybody stay safe. Consider subscribing. I would appreciate it. Everyone have a good day, a safe day, and a blessed day. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for everything you do for me, my friends. I love you all. Peace, love, and kindness to all. Thanks for watching.